Imagine walking through a familiar building, when suddenly, the floor disappears beneath you. You look around, expecting to find a way back. But there are no doors. No windows. No signs. Just endless rooms. At first, you think you're walking in circles. Then you notice something worse. Every room looks exactly the same. You keep walking, but the rooms never seem to end. Every turn leads to another empty space. And the longer you stay, the harder it becomes to remember where you came from. Then you notice something in the distance. A figure, standing perfectly still in the darkness. You stop walking. It doesn't move. But somehow, you know it has noticed you. You decide to keep moving. You don't know where the figure went, but you don't dare look back. The hallway grows darker with every step. Then, somewhere behind you, you hear footsteps. You turn around. Nothing. The hallway behind you is completely empty. The footsteps have stopped. For a moment, you think you imagined them. Then you hear the same footsteps, coming from somewhere ahead. You turn around. Nothing. The hallway behind you is completely empty. The footsteps have stopped. For a moment, you think you imagined them. Then you hear the same footsteps, coming from somewhere ahead. You keep moving toward the darkness. The lights above begin to flicker. One light goes out, then another. And with every light that disappears, the hallway seems to become longer. Then everything goes silent. No buzzing lights. No footsteps. Nothing. You stand completely still, staring into the darkness ahead. And slowly, you realize something has changed. The hallway you're standing in wasn't there before. You take one step forward. Then another. The darkness ahead seems to move with you. You stop. It stops. And for the first time, you realize the backrooms may not be a place you are trapped inside, it may be a place that is watching you. This is what backroom stories often call level 0. It is the place most people imagine when they hear the word backrooms. Endless yellow rooms, buzzing fluorescent lights, and corridors that seem to have no beginning or end. But level 0 isn't just one hallway. It is said to stretch into a massive maze of identical rooms. You can walk for what feels like hours, only to discover that everything around you still looks exactly the same. And the deeper you go, the less reliable your sense of direction becomes. A corridor that was behind you can suddenly appear in front of you. A room you remember passing can seem completely different. In level 0, even your own memory can become a trap. And somewhere within this endless maze, the rules begin to change. Some stories say that if you wander far enough, level 0 can lead you somewhere else. But you never know what waits on the other side. Settings. Some versions of the story describe something even stranger. Hidden throughout the maze are places that don't belong there. A door, a staircase, or an opening that seems to lead somewhere else. But finding one doesn't mean you're going home. Sometimes, the path appears almost inviting. A staircase leading upward. A doorway standing open in an otherwise empty wall. But in the backrooms, an exit may not be an exit at all. It could simply be the entrance to another level. And then you see it. A doorway where there wasn't one before. Beyond it is complete darkness. No light. No sound. You could walk through and hope it leads back to reality, but there's no way to know what waits on the other side. You step through the doorway, and the darkness disappears. You're somewhere different now. The walls are still yellow, but the room feels unfamiliar. And that's when you realize, you may have just entered another level. You look back at the doorway, but it has already changed. The hallway behind you is no longer the one you entered. There is no way to retrace your steps. Whatever level you're in now, it doesn't want you to leave. Maybe the backrooms are nothing more than a story. A strange idea born from an ordinary photograph. But if you ever find yourself somewhere that feels impossible, a place you've never seen, yet somehow remember, don't keep walking. Because sometimes, the way out is the way you came in.